Hi, this is Jane Carter from janecartercounseling.net here in Asheville. And today I'm doing a video. I realized that this time last year I was working in the college setting and I was having a spring break, and I decided to take my spring break by just doing a short video instead of spending hours writing something beautiful for you. So I hope this is still helpful for you. I wanted to talk really quickly about decision making. That's been coming up with clients a lot lately, and it's funny. Back when I was in high school and I was trying to decide where to go to college, I was just agonizing over it. And the big joke was that I would someday grow up. My friends always said, "Oh, you're going to grow up and be a therapist who specializes in helping people with decision making problems." And they were being really sarcastic, but what do you know? I'm a therapist helping people with decision making problems. So really quick, I want to give you my 3 top tips for making tough decisions. First of all, number 1, go ahead and embrace imperfection and just know that there is no such thing as a perfect decision. Write out your pro-con lists for each pathway that you can go on with a decision, but just know that there's not going to be a perfect decision. There are cons with every pathway, usually. What I see people do a lot of the time is they make a decision and then they beat themselves up because there happen to be cons to that decision. But guess what? If they had made the other decision, they would have had cons that went along with that one. So just go ahead and pre-forgive yourself. Decide that you're not going to beat yourself up if everything isn't perfect with whatever it is that you decide. All right, number 2 principle is the Nike principle. Just do it. Just, if you can possibly just make a gut decision right off the bat, just go with your gut. You can correct it later if you need to, or if you can't, you can just say oops, again, because we're going to go easy on ourselves, right? One thing that helps is in the little things that you can make quick decisions in, whether that's planning out what you're going to wear the night before so that you don't have to make that decision in the morning, or if you eat the same thing for breakfast every day, or just have some routines where you're not constantly making little decisions. That actually frees up brain space, so that when you have bigger decisions to make, you have more energy to put towards those and you face less kind of analysis paralysis. This is a principle that Malcolm Gladwell talks about in his book Blink. Tim Ferriss talked about it recently in his podcast. Try to, just anything you can make quick decisions on is good. And even with big things, if you make a gut decision, then you can see how you feel in that decision. You can see how your body is reacting to it. And if you're feeling kind of sick after you make a decision, that might be an indication to go back and rethink it. So just do it. The 3rd principle, is make it the right decision. Again, we can't know that there's going to be some perfect answer. I'm doing this a lot today. I love doing that. There's no perfect answer. There's never going to be a perfect answer. So what you can do is just decide ahead of time that you're going to commit to a path and you're going to make the most of it. One thing that helped me way back in the day in deciding where to go to college is that I decided, all right, I'm going to choose Colorado College, and then I'm going to get everything I can out of it. I'm going to go to the mountains as much as possible. I'm going to join every cool cultural activity or group that I want to join and really enrich this experience. So if you really don't know what you want to do or what the right path is, here I go again. I'm really into air quotes today. If you really don't know, just commit and then throw everything at it that you've got to make it the best decision you possibly can. So I am going to go decide now which coffee shop to hang out in and read my wonderful fiction book for my own version of spring break. And I hope you have a great day. And if you have any big decisions you're working on, I hope this has been helpful. And have a wonderful weekend. All right, bye.